I arrived here about 4 years ago. The auditorium's been closed. So unfortunately, we haven't been able to host any student events, which is the most significant part of the auditorium for our band, our choir, and our theater department to be able to showcase all the great things that we do at Lufkin Middle School. So we've been blessed that our school board, obviously with the support of our community, has made a decision to update our auditorium. So we're updating all the technology, which is the sound system, the digital screens, and we're also updating the stage lighting, the house lighting, and we're looking to replace the curtains, which is a significant part of an auditorium. So we're really grateful that we're able to do this for our community. And at the same time, we're looking at being able to rent it out or have other, outside organizations be able to utilize it so that they can showcase the great things that happen in our Lufkin community.
Nice. And so for like the arts here at the school, like choir, bands, where do they perform?
So currently they're having to utilize the Lufkin High School auditorium. So we have to schedule with the high school to make sure that, we don't have any conflicts, which can be challenging because they also have a lot of great programs that they're trying to showcase. So with the new auditorium, which is, I believe, is a little bit larger than the high schools, we're able to accommodate to more events and to a larger crowd.
Cool. You mentioned too in that meeting, just the other repairs of the school are also coming to an end. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yes, sir. Like I mentioned in the meeting, we're already using the media center that is in full operations. We've got the cafe outdoor pavilion, which our kids can go outside and eat in a safe, fenced-in environment. And we are finishing up the finishing touches of a multi-purpose room, which is a large meeting room, and then our special ed one, which is one of the most significant gains that we're going to be able to start utilizing that they're finishing up, which holds about 10 to 12 classrooms, and it has an office space for our special ed students and parents to be able to visit. And that's going to be an amazing opportunity for our kids to be able to come over with all the specialty furniture that we've ordered for them for some of our most gifted children.
Very cool. And as far as the auditorium, when can we see them starting on that?
So as of last week, when I visited with the subcontractors, they're hoping to get all the equipment in mid-January. So they're hoping to get that started in January. And then we're still waiting on the curtain company to give us a date on what time that can come in. Obviously, the hope is to get it done as soon as possible so we can start utilizing it and be able to let our students use it in our community to showcase all the great things we have going on in the Lufkin community.
Nice. How do you think the kids will feel having an auditorium on their campus?
Oh, it'll be amazing because they'll be able to actually practice where they're going to perform. Right now, they do all the practicing in the band hall, in the choir room, and the theater room uses some of our bigger hallways because that's challenging. It's not challenging, but having to bus them over to the high school to practice, depending on schedules and students having to get home to do their work and be able to stay focused on academics. Now they're going to be able to have that right down the hallway where they can go practice on where they're going to perform for the community and their parents.
Very good. You mentioned too all of this, especially with the other renovations, are part of that bond, and you just kind of said thank you to the community.
Yes, sir. We always want to thank our community because without the community and them passing this bond about 4 or 5 years ago, this would not have been possible. This school was originally built, I believe, in the 1950s, and we needed to provide first-class facilities for our students. And I really do appreciate, and Lufkin ISD appreciates our community stepping up and taking care of our students and our Lufkin Middle School staff.